Hey YouTube fans, this is Flowly, an awesome new Twitter tool that I wanted to show you guys. We just launched this very recently, literally like in the last month. So if you're wondering why we have no subscribers and why this channel is brand new and why the video potentially doesn't have a lot of views yet, that's why. Please help us out and do that. Subscribe, follow us, we'd really appreciate it. There's a lot more videos to come. We are super psyched about this new app we just launched. It's a web-based version at this point. There's not a mobile version yet, so please make sure you use your desktop browser when you check it out. There's a little overview video on here that shows you in more detail how some of the features work, so I'm not going to cover that. But it is a Twitter app that allows you to get a lot more out of Twitter. So if you are pretty new to Twitter and you don't quite understand the big deal yet with Twitter and why you need to be on it, and all that kind of stuff, then this site's for you. It's designed to help make tweeting a lot more fun, a lot easier. It's going to get you followers for sure, legit followers. We use some algorithms that's going to have you repeat messages on Twitter over a set time, up to 3 months in advance. So you can promote art, you can promote your next event, you can promote a gallery show, product, website launch, whatever you can imagine you can promote through this tool, and it's a great way to throw out some variation of text onto Twitter. It solves the problem of what to say in a way. So if you're sort of new to Twitter and you don't really know what to say to your followers or how to get followers, Flowly will guide you through that process of giving you duplication features that will take you through it. In fact, if I go in here real quick, you can see this is just the start campaign setup. I'm logged in as a different user here because I wanted to show you this profile. But you can give it a title, a description as necessary if you collaborate with other people, because it's going to allow them to log in and actually work with you on a campaign. So if you're a social media manager, this is pretty cool because you can have your client check the tweets before they go out. You can set your time of how long you want this to run. It defaults to 1 hour, but you can go, like I said, up to several weeks depending on the plan that you have. And then it deletes tweets too. So this is kind of cool where we check your engagement on Twitter, and if you don't achieve your goals within, let's say, 58 minutes or whatever you choose, then the tweet will delete from your timeline and it will send again. And you can set your goals in the message view later. Here's where you choose your time zone for all the different countries, and then the obvious scheduler that you have. Now you'll notice our schedule is a little different. It doesn't actually say send it at a specific time on the specific day. We go by the notion that you may want to send that out more than once. So if you have a tweet, especially if it's an event that's leading up to an event, you want to remind people, hey, the date's coming closer, then you can use it that way. You don't have to go back and reschedule a new tweet over every single day. You can just set and forget it. At the bottom, you've got your little summary. I'm going to click on compose tweets. Oh yeah, so I need a title here. In fact, I'm going to go to the campaign manager and just load up an existing campaign that's currently running. You can see here this one has got 22 total messages that's sending. I've sent 13 so far, in fact, and I've received 86 responses on this. This is real-time Twitter feedback we're getting. A response is a like or a retweet that we get. So you can do the math here. Out of 22 messages, 86 responses, that's pretty good. You can download the Excel doc as well. If I go into edit, I'll be able to look at this campaign and I get some more detail on it. So here's my link. So you should also, by the way, if you go into your dashboard, you can set your Bitly up. Just create a free account on Bitly if you don't already have one. Go to your account dashboard, connect to Bitly. I'll show you real quick here. If I just go to my Twitter account, this Twitter account, come back and just paste that URL in here, which currently is a long URL, right? So boom, shorts right away. So you can track all your links through Bitly that way, and it also saves characters. You'll notice on pace initially it's going to go over, but then the moment it shortens, it will come back down again. Now this is where all the cool stuff happens. I can set my repeat delete timer for each goal. So let's say I want to repeat this tweet twice. I want it only to get 1 like or 1 repeat to achieve that goal. I want the next one to repeat twice, 1 again. This one I'm just going to send out once. This one I'm actually not even going to repeat. I'm just going to send it out once. So this is actually going to repeat once, which means this tweet's going to go out twice. Keep that in mind. And then one here, one there. You know, you can play around with these. And depending on your Twitter account, you want to look at your current timeline on Twitter and see what your average likes and retweets are before you come in here and mess with these numbers. It's different for everybody. So for new accounts, you know, 311, 322 is a pretty good number to go with. I'm going to do it again. So as I change these numbers, you'll notice at the bottom here, my time's updating, right? So for example, 13.3 hours between that one. If I duplicate this message down, and let's say I want to rename this, put a different attachment on it. This is so cool for product launches if you have different views of your product, where you can do this with a link that goes to it with different pics on there. But let's say I want to do this one, you know, 6 times repeat. You can see here how the hours all of a sudden change to 8.1, and you know, it keeps track of what you're doing. So I'm just going to delete this again. So that's how you set it up. Now if you don't like this delay here, you can go into save and reschedule and change it, right? So currently I have this set to run over 6 days, which is also affecting the delay between tweets. Now if I just make that 1 day and leave it at 2 hours and 1 day, now all of a sudden I've got 2.4 hours between my tweets going out. So play around with that, take a look at this. We're adding a bunch of more features over the next month or so, making it easier and easier and easier for you to tweet, ways to come up with content faster. So definitely keep an eye on Flowly. I would make it part of your social media arsenal if it's not already. Please share and tell your friends about it, and we love feedback, so let us know what you think. Thank you.